Hello again, Algebra 2 students. We are back in our complex number syllabus, and we are on Tier 1, Lesson 6, Finding Imaginary Solutions with the Quadratic Formula. Let's check off our book. Here we are at Lesson 6. The quadratic formula will find all solutions to a quadratic equation, both real and imaginary. Now, one thing that I want you to think about when you have real solutions, that gives us our x-intercepts, but imaginary solutions do not. So with imaginary solutions, the graph does not cross the x-axis. So we want to come down here now, and we're going to work on this quadratic to solve it and see if it's got imaginary or real solution. So let's see here. Our A is 2, our B is -3, and our C is 5. And then here's our quadratic formula from Unit 4. I always think of this -2, just throwing it out there. I always think of that as opposite of B. So when I see -3, I think of +3 because I think of the opposite, plus or minus the square root of -3 squared minus 4 times 2, which is A, and 5, which is C, all over 2 times 2, because 2 is A. You might need a calculator to start working on this. So let's simplify a little bit here. I get 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 40 all over 4. Well, that's going to give me 3 plus or minus the square root of -31 all over 4. I now know how to break that up. Now get 3 plus or minus the square root of -1 times square root of 31 all over 4, which is going to give me my two solutions. My first solution is going to give me 3 plus I square root of 31 over 4. And my other solution is going to give me 3 minus I square root of 31 over 4.